हेलो दोस्तों, आज हम बताने वाले हैं आपको अंडमान और निकोबार की जनजातियों के बारे में। ये जो जनजाति यहाँ पे रहते हैं, बरसों साल पहले से ही यहाँ पे बसे हैं। जब 1947 में देश हमारा आज़ाद हुआ, उसी टाइम हमारे जनजाति लोगों ने मिलके फ्रीडम बस गए। उसी के बारे में आज आपको हम बताने वाले हैं, तो हमारे साथ बने रहे और देखते रहे अगले वीडियो।
Inhabitants of these islands came from two basic stocks, the Negrito and the Mongoloid. The tribals lived off the jungles, streams and the sea, totally isolated and with no idea of the other world that lay beyond the seas. There are 6 aboriginal tribes today. They are the Great Andamanese, Nicobarese, Onges, Jarawas, Shompen and the Sentinelese. The Great Andamanese are one of the 4 Negrito tribes of the Andamans. They were in reality 10 tribes, but now they have been reduced to just 3, that is, the Jiru, Bo and the Shiru. Since their number Despite the influence of the modern world, the Great Andamanese have managed to cling on to some of their traditional customs.
एक जगह में ना सब ये लोग अलग अलग बस्ती है। दूसरा खानदान है, हम लोग दूसरा खानदान, वो लोग दूसरा खानदान।
आपका खानदान का नाम क्या है?
हम लोग तो भी सेंटर में मागोंदा।
सेंटर मारबा।
ये आते हम लोग जीरो वाला है।
जीरो।
तो थोड़ा आगे एकदम ओ सारे वाला आगे एकदम वो वाला एकदम बहुत तरफ।
They are highly superstitious. Here, for instance, in order to prevent a storm, they chop palm leaves, simultaneously beating the water. They also practice their own form of medicine. For treating backaches, they pierce their body with a piece of glass in the belief that this will remove the bad blood from the system and relieve the pain.
मिलता था आपके पास, कांच का अभी आया ना, इससे पहले क्या करते?
यहाँ तो नहीं, इसी से काटता है।
The Great Andamanese are now adapting to modern life, and some even go to school. Their youth are also employed by the local administration on Strait Island in various jobs. The Nicobarese Nicobaris are the last of the 6 tribes of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Nicobaris is the generic name for all the indigenous people of the Nicobar Islands. They are basically from the Mongoloid stock. The Nicobaris are not racially homogeneous, and one may discover traces of Malay, Indo-Chinese, Indian and Dravidian features. The Nicobaris speak different dialects of their language. The Nicobaris came into contact very early with mainstream society and have adapted to modern life to a very great extent. The traditional food of the Nicobaris include pandanus fruit, yam, banana, coconut, and both wild and cultivated fruits. The islanders are non-vegetarian and eat fish, mutton, beef, chicken, etc. They smoke cigarettes, bidis, and also chew tobacco or betel leaf and beaten nut with lime. One of their main sources of livelihood is the extraction of coconut oil. It is a long drawn-out procedure and involves a lot of hard work. The coconut is shredded and then grated. After this starts the extraction process. The Mahila Mandal also teaches the members to weave plastic baskets, embroider, and so on. Nicobaris are very fond of sport and games. They seek amusement in every aspect of their lives. They possess a talent to pick up new games easily. Besides their traditional sports of canoe racing, wrestling, ground javelin, etc., they also play modern games like hockey, volleyball, and football. Music and dance are components of Nicobaris culture. Dancing is always accompanied by singing. Of film songs and Western vocal music, the Nicobaris have even composed modern romantic music. They can play melodious tunes on the guitar and other modern musical instruments. During the past 4 decades, most of the administration is taking various steps to educate the Nicobaris and have also undertaken various developmental programs. An adult literacy rally was organized to increase the awareness of the importance of education, and this received an overwhelming response. The Nicobaris appear to be at the crossroads of civilization and are striving hard to cope with modern life. A shy and introverted people, they are not yet ready. The Shompen. This small and little-known tribe inhabits the hills, while some men also have Papuan features. The Shompen are semi-nomadic. Their main source of livelihood is food gathering, hunting, and fishing. The greatest degree of external contact by the Shompens is with the Nicobar side contacts have not caught is the pandanus fruit. They make a kind of art and are addicted to smoking and chewing tobacco. Hindi words. The administration is also trying its best to develop this tribe and bring them closer to the mainstream. The administration also gifts them cooking utensils, cloth, hand tools, tobacco, rice, etc. from time to time. The Shompens are extremely fond of rice. Mostly inhabit inhabit the little Andaman Islands. They were initially spread all over the island, but in 1976 they were rehabilitated by the government in 2 settlements at Dugong Creek and at South Bay. Their numbers are fast diminishing, and the administration is making efforts to encourage them to produce as many children as they can. The Onges speak their own language, which has no script. Due to their regular contact with outsiders, some Onge men have learned to speak Hindi. The Onges are non-vegetarians. Till recently, their traditional food used to comprise meats of wild boar, turtle, dugong, crab, roots, tubers, wild fruit, etc. Since their rehabilitation, they are fed free rations of rice, pulses, cooking oil, and wheat flour have become their staple diet. Life have proved successful. There is construction of daga as an exercise in introducing the Onge to horticulture. The government also employs both men and women at these groves. The Onges seem very content with their life at the settlements and are happy with the efforts of the administration for their betterment. The Onges perform traditional group dances only on ceremonial occasions, and no musical instruments are used. The Jarawas are one of the least known tribes. Their isolation
अच्छा लगा हमारा वीडियो तो आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं और वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर कीजिए ताकि